Hey guitar enthusiasts, Jason Carey here. Today we're unraveling the magic of a rock classic, Free Fallin' by Tom Petty and Jeff Lynne. From Tom Petty's solo masterpiece, Full Moon Fever, we're dissecting the 6-string, acoustic, and electric guitar parts. And stay tuned for a special appearance by the iconic Rick 36012 in jet glow black. Plus stick around until the end for a guitar quick tip to take your playing to the next level. Let's kick things off by breaking down the mesmerizing intro guitar parts. We're just placing the guitar in capo 1. I like to put it here on capo 1 because it's where the capo belongs if we're going to play the song in key of F along with the recording, okay? So the intro guitar part starts with E and then A sus2 and then A sus2 back to E and then B add 4 sus4, right? So we've got this really nice E, A. Okay, that's the intro. That's what it sounds like on capo number 1. What does it sound like on capo number 3? Because we hear this, we might hear evidence of this on the recording too. So we're starting with a D chord shape and D sus4 and then back down to D sus2. Okay? Yeah. And then we're giving it a little right hand activity. Yeah, rhythmically, that's really cool. So that's it for the acoustic guitar. We're gonna do the same thing on the electric guitar. This is the same exact guitar part, but played on electric guitar. And let's see how this sounds different from the acoustic guitar. I guess we should turn the amp on. What do you think? And we're on the bridge pickup, and still playing the, the E chord shape, and then sus2, and then, or the A sus2, and then the B sus4. So we have the E and then the A sus2. That's usually pretty basic. That right hand really takes a lot of, really kind of does a lot of the work. Let's take a look at what's happening up here on fret number 3 again, because I think this probably happened, if you wanted to play in any of these capos along with the recording, it would work just fine. It worked really well, right? So the D and the D sus4, and then down to the D sus2. Yeah, really cool stuff. Really great stuff. Now, let's take a look at the same piece on the 12-string in capo number 3. As you might know, there are 2 different jacks for the Rick, right? So there's a standard jack, which is this one, I believe. Yeah, and then the Ricco Sound, which is designed for a tip ring sleeve or something like that, like a stereo jack that splits out to a stereo 2/4-inch mono jack, so you can plug the guitar into 2 separate amps at one time, and then one pickup goes to one amp, and then the other pickup goes to the other amp. It's really far out, and if you've ever used a guitar like this in the studio, you know that you can't achieve the same effect any other way but with this instrument, right? And so we're starting here with all those extra strings. It's like taking a swim, right? So we've got the D, of course we're on capo 3, and then D sus2, and then D, D sus4, and down to D sus2. And you can easily get lost in that guitar. I'm just saying, it's a real treat to be able to play this thing. I may as well remove this. There's a 12-string guitar, like a guitar riff that does this really cool da 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 da. So you hear this descending pattern working a few times in the song. So it's 2, 3, boom, bum, boom, bum, 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 something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Right. So that's a really cool riff to know. Just a nice thing to have in there, just to know where to throw it in the track when you're playing along with a record. That's a really fun thing to do. And the last thing that we're going to check out here is the really cool like chugging guitar part. It's just eighth notes, just bang, gang, 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 84 beats per minute, roughly for the song, right? And we move from F up to B flat, back down to F, up to C. And it's power chords, right? And you could use just 2 notes here, or you could use, I think they pretty much use that. You'll have to make the decision for yourself, but I think they use, if you use your ears, you can hear, I think you've got the root, the fifth, and then the octave on the top. Please bear with my guitar if it's a little bit out of tune. And you can hear how the guitar player just kind of hauls ass up to B flat, right? Yeah, that's some great stuff. Here's guitar quick tip number 3. Here's a quick tip to add a touch of magic to your rendition of Free Fallin'. Pay close attention to your strumming hand to capture that distinctive sound. Try a light, airy strumming technique. Imagine your strumming hand is gliding over the strings like a gentle breeze. This will help you create that laid-back, free-falling feel of the original track. And remember, it's not just about the chords, it's about the emotion you infuse into each strum. Play around with the dynamics, experiment with your touch, and soon you'll find your own unique way to make this classic truly yours.